Yo, how y'all feeling? Y'all good? I know I'm good. You good?
I'm good.
I'm your host, Solomon.
I'm your girl, Toya.
And this is the Be Different Podcast. Welcome back to the Be Different Podcast. As intro said, I'm your host, Solomon, here with my mom.
What up, y'all? It's your girl, Toya.
Oh, yeah, man. As y'all can see, we back again with another episode of the podcast. Y'all know y'all can listen to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and anywhere else where you listen to your podcast. All at the Be Different Podcast.
And y'all already know what to do. Go follow us on our social media pages. Instagram @_BeDifferent Podcast. X @_BeDifferent Pod. YouTube, like and subscribe to our channel, Be Different Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get into it this week, guys. Starting off with college basketball, women's college basketball. It's a new Big Three in UCLA.
Mm-hmm.
It says Lauren Betts, Kiki Rice, and Janiyah Barker. So I'm flying around. They have all committed to go to UCLA this fall. Mm-hmm. And they said it's going to be a new Big Three. That's gonna be
I don't even know none of them people. I don't know none of them three names right there. But they ain't even talking about the player USC. Not UCLA. UCLA already got. Like, they got Jada Williams. She was a freshman guard last year. They said they got a pretty decent team.
Yep. But they got some three big, important good players coming in too.
Yeah, according to the post, they got to be Black Adamant. Yeah. But I'm going to do my research, though.
But again, women's basketball up and coming.
Mm-hmm.
This is some college news, something we don't really talk about a lot. Softball. It says Duke softball Marissa Boiling is the first black head coach to appear at the Women's College World Series. And she's the first coach in Blue Devils softball history to do this. And she was named the head coach of the Duke Blue Devils when they first started their softball program in 2015. Mm-hmm. So she's been there from the beginning. Yep. And she herself, she played 6 years at Duke. And she's been coaching at Duke for 6 years. And she's had a 213-97 record. Mm-hmm. And she's led the Blue Devils to multiple ACC championships. So, shout out to her. I mean, for doing her thing.
Real, man. After doing her thing with them girls in that softball, for real.
Yeah, and, softball, that's not a sport you think a lot about at Duke. Mm-hmm. You know, Duke is like a basketball school. Yeah. So, shout out to her and those girls. They're going to be playing Oklahoma. Mm-hmm. And Oklahoma is... They've won it 3 times.
Yeah, they reigning champs. They won 3 straight times already.
So they got a difficult task ahead, but for them to even get there,
that's a huge accomplishment.
Yeah, still a relative young team. So, this is some old news, but we just hadn't talked about it. Candance Parker. She retired from the WNBA, but she's been named the president of Adidas Women's in basketball. Mm-hmm. And she's had a partnership with Adidas for her entire career.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yep. So that was just good of them to promote her within the company. You got anything else for college or women's basketball?
No, not that I know of. I've been seeing Kayla Clark, though. She been doing all right, though.
Kayla Clark got 3 ticks.
Yeah.
Already.
I mean, that's a part of the game.
Yep. She got into it with Victoria Bemis the other night from Mississippi State.
Mm-hmm. I got this other stat, though, right here. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I got this stat right here. A'ja Wilson is the first player in WNBA history with 100 points and 50 rebounds through 4 games a season.
Really?
Yep.
The Aces trying to... Well, that'll be 3-peat one.
Yep. If they win again, that'll be a 3-peat. Mm-hmm.
Honestly, the way it's going right now, I don't see nobody stopping them.
They got all the experience and good players.
Yeah, they got the talent and the experience. Yeah, like I said, I don't see nobody stopping them right now. And I know it's still early in the season, but
yeah, I don't see nobody stopping them.
Me either. You ready to move on to some football?
Mm-hmm.
Football. Nico Collins and the Texans.
Mm-hmm.
He re-signed. He extended his deal with the Texans. I thought I had screenshot it, but I didn't. But here you go, right here. It says. Texans and wide receiver Nico Collins agreed to a 3-year, $72.75 million extension with a max value of $75 million that includes $52 million guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
So off rip, he got over half his money guaranteed.
Yeah, he had a monster season last year.
He did. He deserved that money. So congratulations to him. Another signing, Jalen Waller.
Yeah, I saw he got an extension.
Miami and wide receiver Jalen Waller reached an agreement on a 3-year, $84.75 million contract extension that includes a $76 million guarantee.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it says this deal makes Waller one of the league's top 5 highest paid receivers.
Okay.
Is he worth it?
Yeah, Jalen Waller. Yeah, he be producing.
Yeah.
As long as he stay healthy, he gonna give you numbers.
Yeah, I think he's worth that money. Yeah, and like you said, he does be producing. So I think that'll be a good pickup for them. Something to keep around.
Mm-hmm.
You know that football show on HBO, Hard Knocks.
Yeah. The Bears gonna be on that.
Yeah, each year they pick an NFL team to feature, and this year they're doing the Chicago Bears.
Yep.
And with Caleb Williams coming in and the hype and the doubt, some people have doubt like us about him. That's a good team for them to follow this year.
It is, but Caleb, man, we just gonna show you how Caleb Williams not living up. Not gonna live up to the hype. Bro.
Well, he ain't gonna be worth the money.
Nope.
I don't think
he's not gonna be worth the number 1 draft pick. Yeah, they could have kept Justin Fields and brought all them same players.
I agree. So it's gonna be interesting to see it. So we ready for it. You know, last week we talked about the top wide receivers in quarterbacks in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
This week we got the top. It says the top 32 running backs. We're gonna talk about the top 10. Number 10, Josh Jacobs.
Mm-hmm.
Number 9, Jamar Gibbs. Number 8, Aaron Jones. 7, Breece Hall. 6, Saquon Barkley. 5, Bijan Robinson. 4, Nick Chubb. 3, Jonathan Taylor. 2, Derrick Henry. And number 1, of course, Christian McCaffrey. What you think?
This not a bad list. I want to put Bijan Robinson at 5.
Who you would put at 5?
Probably Jahmyr Gibbs. Cause I'd take Jahmyr Gibbs over Bijan Robinson, like off of last year. But besides that, I'm fine with everything. I don't know how Jonathan Taylor's still number 3.
I can say
even though he didn't even play, but
yeah,
you know it'd be like that. I feel like everything else on this list is straight though. Travis Etienne at 11.
Yeah, I've been just been to talk about him.
Kenneth
at
Walker.
11.
I feel like the running back from the Dolphins could have been
Mostert.
No, the other one, the rookie. Mostert is old. Yeah, I feel like he could have been Mostert top 20, but the other one, I forgot his name. He top 15 instead of Mostert.
Yeah. I think this is a good list too. Like you said, the only one I'm questioning is Jonathan Taylor. Nick Chubb at 4 got me going too, but I don't know who I would put it for. You know, if I was to say
when he was playing, he produced. He just had that bad leg.
Yeah. So I mean, I think it's a good overall list. Tony Pollard got number 14.
I mean, he didn't really have a bad season last year, but he had a season that I knew he was gonna have. Cause I've been saying Tony Pollard wasn't no main back when he get all the carries, but they should have brought in somebody else instead of Zeke.
Oh yeah,
they did right getting rid of Zeke, but they should have brought in somebody else because Pollard ain't no
like
every down back.
He wasn't an every down back. I agree with you. But so they done made some bold predictions for the NFL for the 2024 season. I'm gonna go through them. You tell me what you think about them. The Chicago Bears make the playoffs.
Go through all of them.
Oh, I thought we were okay. I was gonna go through them one by one, but okay. Chicago Bears make the playoffs. The New York Jets make the playoffs. The Chiefs three-peat. Jim Harbaugh poses an immediate challenge to the Chiefs. That's the new coach of the Chargers. Derrick Henry rushes for 1,600 yards for the Ravens. Eagles return to the Super Bowl. And that was it.
Bears not making the playoffs. I don't know. People got that in their mind. Bears fans don't get your hopes. Y'all not making the playoffs. I don't know where y'all made the playoffs. Caleb Williams come out and prove everybody wrong, which I doubt he does.
Aaron Rodgers and the Jets.
The Jets might make the playoffs. They got potential to make playoffs. As long as Aaron Rodgers stay healthy, offensive line protect them, they have a decent offense, did good play calling. the Jets have a better chance of making the playoffs over the Chicago Bears.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Chiefs 3-peat. That won't surprise me.
That is so attainable for the Chiefs. Yeah.
I'm really not. I'm not. It won't surprise me. Like I said, for them to 3-peat. I'm not gonna say I'm expecting them to 3-peat, but if they do, it won't surprise me because we know the Chiefs are dynasty.
Yeah.
Regardless if they 3-peat or not, the Chiefs is a dynasty. You done been to the Super Bowl 5 times out of the last what? You won 3 Super Bowls out of the last 5 years. That's a dynasty, regardless of it's 3-peat or not. Tom Brady and Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow, yeah.
Regardless of that's 3-peat or not, how many you got in a row, that's a dynasty. Because you got 3 out of 5. Jim Harbaugh, the Chargers not gonna be a threat to the Chiefs. Justin Herbert don't even have nobody to throw the ball to.
Now this next one, I can see this happening too.
No.
You don't think so?
No. They're hearing that rush for 60 yards. Not because he can't do it. Not because the Ravens not gonna allow him to do it with the offensive line. Because they main scheme in this pound game, but it's not gonna work like that. Like it's gonna be a good balance between him and Lamar, but Derrick Henry is getting older. And he ain't that just big, strong power for Derrick Henry like he would. Because now Derrick Henry, you can hit him a good time and he'll fall over and not gonna keep trucking for the yard.
They used to then take him out. It'll make him go to his knees a little bit now.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. What about the last one?
And then Eagles not going to Super Bowl. Unless they get a new offensive coordinator.
Not the Eagles that we saw last year. They're definitely not going.
And they people talking like Saquon is a huge move. The Eagles' run game wasn't bad. Swift did his part.
Yep. Yeah, you right about that. They just didn't have any other offensive plays, it seemed like. Moving on. This is a good story. Excuse me. It says Gable Stevenson, who is an Olympic gold medalist in wrestling. He's very known in the NCAA and the collegiate world of wrestling. Mm-hmm. He signed a contract with the Buffalo Bills.
I saw that.
He's gonna be playing on defensive tackle. That's gonna be interesting to see a Olympic gold medalist, a wrestler, playing football. And they say he's never played football a day in his life.
I mean, it won't be. It's a difference, but all you gotta do is just get his hands right. But he's a wrestler, so he know how to get his hand and maneuver around and got to space it.
And that could be an advantage for the Buffalo Bills too. Yeah, I think like you said, with him knowing how to move his hands and stuff, I think that'll be a good advantage for them. But you got anything else for football?
No, I don't got anything for football.
All right, let's move on to the basketball world, y'all. Before we talk about the NBA finals, let's talk about the conference finals. So the Boston Celtics beat the Indiana Pacers. They swept them 4-0.
Yep.
Which it was expected.
I got surprised there.
I did think, but their first game that Indiana lost, they should have won. They crushed them. Yep.
They crushed them.
And also Tyrese Halliburton didn't play the last game either. So
the Celtics had an easy road to the finals, bro.
They did.
Every team that they played, their star players been hurt.
Yep. And Jaylen Brown was named the MVP of the conference final. I don't know what's the official name for it, but it was given to Jaylen Brown, which I totally agree with that decision. Yes, because I mean Jason Tatum, y'all know how Jason Tatum play. So I ain't gonna say he trash, but he don't be. Sometimes he don't.
I'm not gonna say he trash, but like. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't step up in those big moments to where if you're a superstar of the team, they built around you, brought you in, gave you everything you want, you're supposed to step up in these moments.
I agree, and not Jaylen Brown. But moving on to the west side, the Dallas Mavericks defeated the Minnesota Timberwolves 4-1. Luka was named MVP of the Western Conference Final, which it was well deserved. I mean, Luka was not missing last night.
He was. He had 20 points in the first quarter. One point, Luka pulled up a logo 3 in with nothing but net. All net. Yeah. But he been doing that, though.
Yeah.
He been doing it. Luka unguardable, but but what Ant said in his interview after the game, it made sense.
What did he say? See, I didn't watch it. What did
he was say? Like, because they were asking him about, like, was he tired? Was his body fatigued? He was like, yeah, I was tired. He was like, this the longest season I've ever had playing basketball my whole career. He was like, this offseason, I got to train each offseason like I'm going to be going to the finals. Like, I'm big, so I know, hey, if I'm going hard in the second round of the playoff, I need to have some energy so I can go hard in the conference final, go hard in the final. He was like, nah, I know this on the off season. Ain't gonna be no days off. I got to train every day so I can know. Yeah, I got an 82 game season, but I got 2-3 more months right after that, the regular 82 game season.
And that's called growth.
Exactly.
He learning that. I mean, that's gonna be experience that he can bring to the team next year.
Because you could tell, bro, the way they was playing. The Timberwolves wasn't playing with no energy versus
they were tired. I mean, they had just came out a 7-game series against the defending champ.
Exactly. You could tell they gave they all versus the Knicks. Yeah. And they were just out of gas.
And like Ant said, he sees now that, okay, I got to do this. I got to do this. And hopefully Cat will see it too. You know what I'm saying? And he'll condition. And people wonder why LeBron invests so much in his body. But this is why, you know.
LeBron knew that he was the best, one of the best players. So he was going to take his team to the playoffs each year. And they going deep in the playoffs each year.
And, you know, this goes back to the point. You remember when Bron was going to all those NBA finals for, 8 years straight, back-to-back? I mean, that says a lot about him and his conditioning because, like Ant said, you playing 82 games, but then you got the first round, 4 games, first round.
Not even guaranteed.
That's 16 extra games that you at least. That's saying you sweep everybody in every round.
That's 16 guaranteed game because you can sweep everybody or get swept.
Yep. So I mean. It's a lot, and like I said, I do think that's growth in Ant's part. You know, that's what a leader does. A leader sees what he needs to work on, and he improves for the next year. So, shout out to them. I do think they still an up and coming team. I mean, the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Oklahoma City Thunder. They are both young, upcoming teams. Yeah,
they're gonna be right next year. They're gonna be a force to reckon with.
They are.
Thunder needs to just get some vets. They need to get some older vets.
Yeah,
they got a few, but they need to get some older bits.
Yeah. So the NBA Finals, the matchup is set: Boston Celtics versus the Dallas Mavericks. The Mavericks, they hadn't won what I wrote since. It's been a minute.
It's been. I think they said 23 years.
It's been a minute.
Last time they went to the final, Jason Kidd. That's when they won the final. They won the team.
Yeah.
I remember. I think they said 23 years.
And I remember them saying Jason Kidd is trying to win it as a player and a coach with the same team.
But they're not gonna win though.
You don't think so?
No. Like Luka good, but Boston is the best built team in the NBA. I'm not gonna say they're the best team in the NBA, but as for what a team needs and what they do, just like statistics wise, stat wise, they the best built team in the NBA. Their team is the only team that built around to win the NBA Finals. Because like Luke, like this matchup picture we got right here. All right,
y'all of course he'll put it up.
But you see, we obviously know with the Mavericks, Luka and Kyrie are your scorers. Derrick Jones Jr. he doesn't do nothing. He just rebound, catch a lob here and there, hit a corner 3. PJ Washington, same thing. Doesn't do nothing. He'll hit a corner 3 every now and then, rebound, catch a lob. Gafford, he'll make an impact, but Al Horford got enough experience to stop Gafford. Along with the guards, there's gonna be guarding Luka and Kyrie.
Who the Celtics got? Not the Celtics. The Mavericks got to come off the bench that'll really make an impact.
They got players they just don't use, like Tim Hardaway Jr., a shooter, sniper from 3. He supposed to come out the bench and line it up. They just don't use him properly because if he come in the game, that means either Luka or Kyrie at the game.
Okay.
Because they ain't gonna both be out at the same time. That's a blowout.
Yeah.
So if Luka in the game and Tim Hardaway in the game, Luka gonna take over.
Yeah.
If Kyrie in the game, Tim Hardaway Jr. in the game, Kyrie taking over. So the bench players don't really get no opportunity to come score except for Derek Lively because he's the center. He catch a lobs off pick and roll.
And the Celtics, Drew Holiday, he gonna play defense.
And he can score. Derek White, play defense, can score. Jaylen Brown, play defense, can score. Jason Tatum can score. And he long enough to where he can play defense. Porzingis, same thing.
I've just been saying, and according to this picture, Porzingis is gonna be back.
Exactly. That's why the Celtics this should be an easy series for the Celtics.
But you know what? Something you said the other night when we were talking that might hurt Jason Tatum. You said Luka is so slow that the defender moves too fast, and that's how he makes the shot. And there, I could see that hurting Jason Tatum and putting him in foul trouble because Luka moves so slow and he's so long that when he gonna make contact with Luka and it's gonna be a shooting foul because Luka gonna be just going up.
Exactly, but again, Luka gonna get his regardless.
Yeah,
you can't stop. Yeah. You can't stop.
Oh
Luka.
yes.
But like I said, the Celtics got too much firepower for the Mavericks. Even if Luka would go for 35 points, the Celtics still gonna have Jaylen Brown going for 30. Excuse me, Jason Tatum gonna have 26. Derrick White gonna have 15. Drew Holiday gonna mess around and get a 20. Porzingis gonna have 23.
So you
know what I'm saying?
So you picking the Celtics?
Yes, easily. And I was looking back at the stats when they played 2 times in the regular season. Both times that they played, the Celtics won. The first time they played, the Celtics won by like 15, and Luka had 35 with a triple double.
I was just finna ask
that was before they got Gafford and PJ Washington. After they got Gafford and PJ Washington, the Celtics still won, but it was by like 3. And I don't think Luka had like a crazy game.
Yeah, I know you say you picking the Celtics. I don't know if I want to pick the Celtics. I do know that I don't want the Celtics.
The Celtics gonna win this series because Jaylen Brown. If Jaylen Brown have to average 30, 28 at least. Derrick White and Drew Holiday gonna have to average over 12 with playing some great defense and pop out with a game where they both have like. Not both, but at least one of them had like 25 to 30.
And I shouldn't say I don't want the Celtics to win because I really, 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 really want Al to get him one.
Mm-hmm.
I think if Al get him one this year, he going to the house. But I don't want Jason Tatum to get one now. So, but because of Al, and I really want him to get one, I'm going to pick the Celtics too.
Yeah. Like I said, I got the Celtics winning. But if they don't win it, they ain't gonna never win.
Yeah, if the Celtics lose, like we said, I think it was last week's episode, we said they're gonna have to break up and they're gonna have to get rid of Jason Tatum because they have paid Jaylen Brown all that money last year in the offseason. So we shall see. I think the first game is June the 6th.
Mm-hmm.
This next Thursday, maybe.
Nah, the first game June 9th.
Oh, is it June 9th?
I think. Let me make sure. I think they would have said last time.
I thought it said June 6th.
Let me see. NBA. I do say June 6th. Thursday, June 6th.
Okay, so the first game is next Thursday, so we'll be able to talk about the first game on next week's episode.
So, yep.
But moving on, still in basketball, Anthony Edwards and Tyrese Halliburton, they both will receive an extra $41 million to their rookie extensions for making the All-NBA team.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so shout out to them boys stacking that money.
For real,
I ain't even mad at them, yes. I got a question for you. Which era wins a 3-on-3 tournament? And I got the eras for you. In 1990, you got, of course, Michael Jordan, Akeem Olajuwon, and Scottie Pippen. In the 2000s era, you have Kobe Bryant, Allen Iverson, and Shaq. 2010, Steph, LeBron, and KD. And in 2020, Giannis, Luka, and Joker. Who you got winning 3-on-3?
2000s. Easy.
With Shaq, AI, and Kobe.
Who gonna stop Shaq? On either one of them teams.
Hakeem?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, I'm telling you. Let me see who I'm gonna pick. Wait a minute, let me see who I'm gonna pick.
2000s.
I'm gonna go with 2000s too. But
2000s.
It won't be because who gonna stop Shaq? Because I really believe
Hakeem
can stop Shaq.
No. It'll be a good matchup, but he's not stopping Shaq.
And I'm going with
I'm
going with the 2000s era because of Kobe and AI. Both are snipers. So, and I don't think Steph could stop Kobe or AI. Like, his defense definitely not good enough. LeBron could slow him down, but he couldn't stop him.
LeBron wouldn't even be on Kobe or AI. He'll be on Shaq. And he'll still be getting work.
Yeah. If he playing against Shaq, of course he gonna get work. 2020s, no. Giannis, Luka, and Joker.
It ain't gonna work together because Giannis can't shoot. Jokic, he can shoot, but it's not consistent enough, and Luka just gonna want an ISO ball.
All right, let me ask you
this. It's not gonna work.
Put them in order from 1 to 4. You already said the 2000s is your top pick.
2000s, then 2010s, then
I'm gonna go 90s.
I'll say 1990s, yeah. And then I'll go 2020s at 4. 2020s, they good. Just like Giannis, he just gonna want to drive to the rim. And then, like, you can stop that.
Yeah.
Like, so, like, it's ways you can just stop Giannis from just driving to the rim.
And I mean, and not only that, if you put the 10s against the 20s, the chase down blocks that LeBron had, when you said Giannis like to drive the ball, I mean.
But it's 3-on-3, though. He ain't gonna get no chasing like that.
No,
But 2020, they'll make a good run, though.
I agree, yeah.
They'll make a great run, but I still got 2000s.
But I don't know if I would have put Scotty in that 90s spot with Hakeem and Michael Jordan.
Who you put that in?
Excuse me. I would maybe put like a point guard there. But you got Mike that can drive the ball, hold up, run point. But still, I might would have put like a Joe Dumars there.
Yeah, real point guard.
Yeah.
Like a Micah 2 guard.
You're right. So, like, I don't know if, like I said, I don't know if I agree with Scotty being in that third spot.
Yeah.
But I just thought that was an interesting little debate. Something that we really don't talk about that we really need to get into probably more and more.
I be sending you the stuff.
You do. Baseball.
I be sending it.
So baseball got 2 guys. They say they're the 2 best pitchers in the world.
2 hitters, and their teammates said that.
Oh yeah, the 2 best 2 hitters. You right. Anthony Volpe. That's one of their teammates. Anthony Volpe said on
New York Yankees.
Yep, and the 2 guys we're talking about, their names are Juan Soto and Aaron Judge.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron stats in 2024 so far. He's hit 17 home runs and he has 39 RBIs.
With an average of .275.
And Juan, he has 15 home runs with 46 RBIs with the average of .312. I don't understand that average. What's that mean?
Just like basketball, field goal percentage.
Oh.
That's their average, their batting average.
Oh. So, I mean, even though Aaron's only beating him by 2 home runs, one has more RBIs.
Mm-hmm.
But baseball, I just don't like baseball. I just can't get into it.
Because he has no patience to watch it.
You're right. I don't. I want everybody to hit the ball. And how they be going.
But you watch basketball, everybody don't make a shot.
I know, but basketball is constantly moving. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, if you play baseball, shout out to you because that's where the money is. That is definitely where the money is.
Yep.
But staying on baseball, this is something that they did that is great. It says the Major League Baseball to incorporate Negro League statistics, and that's going to shake up the record books. Mm-hmm. Some of the records that previous people held, they would no longer hold them with them incorporating the Negro League stats. And I think, that's great because the baseball got a lot of players from the Negro League back in the day. So
they do.
Let's give these people their props and praises, for doing what they did.
Yep.
One player that's going to be affected by it says Josh Gibson became Major League Baseball career leader with a .372 batting average, surpassing Ty Cobb's .37 when Negro League records for more than 2,300 players were incorporated Tuesday after a 3-year research project.
Okay.
So this is something that they have been talking about for a minute.
Yeah.
So, shout out to Major League Baseball for doing it.
Doing it for real. Give everybody credit.
Yeah, and I saw something on social media and on Facebook. I think Roger Head had posted this. The NBA does not incorporate the ABA's stats. And if they did, like Dr. J would have so many, like he still wouldn't be beating LeBron, but he would be higher than he is because of those points he had in the ABA. Yeah. So that's something the NBA definitely needs to look into. Again, like with baseball, like with Major League Baseball, they got their players from the Negro League. The National Basketball Association got their players from the ABA. So let's honor their stats as well.
Right.
So that was just a little interesting story.
Mm-hmm.
You got anything else?
Nah, I think that's about it.
We got a congratulations. Congratulations to Chubb, Fred, Jaheim or Raheem?
Jaheim. You ask that question every time.
I know. I still don't know them apart. They not even identical. But congratulations to those young men. They play on our high school basketball team, Oklahoma High School basketball team. They just graduated and they were selected to play in the basketball All-Star game. Mm-hmm. They will be playing tomorrow in Boonville at Northeast at 4:00.
Yep.
And also
at Boonville High School.
Boonville High School, okay. But also a huge shout out to our boys and girls basketball coach, Coach Clifton. He will be coaching in that game. So congratulations to him also. It's well deserved for the coach and the guys that'll be going up there to play. I gotta go be grown tomorrow. I gotta work. So I won't be there, but y'all know if I ain't have to work, I would be there. But y'all go out and support those guys. 4:00, Boonville High School. You got your Be Different quote of the week?
Yeah, well, you get finished. You be dragging.
Go ahead. Well, I just want to give them their props. They shine.
I know that. Shout them out. I get that. Everything you ever wanted is sitting on the other side of fear.
That's a good one. Until next time, I'm Toya.
I'm Solomon.
Remember, be different.
Peace. Thank you for listening to another episode of the Be Different Podcast. Make sure to listen, download the Be Different Podcast every Saturday at 2:00 and every Tuesday on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, and iHeartRadio, all at the Be Different Podcast.
As always, y'all know you can follow us on social media. Instagram @_BeDifferentPodcast. Twitter @_BeDifferentPod. Go on YouTube and subscribe to our channel, Be Different Podcast.